Prospecting on LinkedIn can be difficult. You need to find the right leads, send them a connection request that they must accept, hope that they answer to your messages. In the end, there can be a big difference between the number of people you contact and the number that actually generate business for you. But there is one technique that can easily make your response rate double or triple. Contact people in your first-degree network. Trust me, these people are a gold mine. You can instantly send a message to them, and there is a higher chance that they will respond to you because they already know who you are. In fact, those were the first people we contacted with Vincent when we were running our outreach agency. Some of our customers could get up to 60% response rate with that technique. Yes, I'm serious, 60%. Of course, this depends a lot on your target and you may get less, but I can tell you that this is by far the easiest technique to make business quickly. So in this video, I will show you how you can extract your LinkedIn connections and identify the ones that are interesting for you in a list like this one that you can import into any outreach tool. I will also show you a trick that's very useful if you don't have a lot of people in your first-degree network. Let's dive in. To see your LinkedIn connections, simply go on your profile and click on this button where it's written your number of connections. This will give you a list with all the people that are part of your first-degree network. So this is useful, but of course, most of these people are not interesting for me. Most of them are friends or people that are not really in my target, so I don't want to send them a message. What I would like is only target the people that are interesting for me. So to do that, what I can do is try to search with filters by clicking on this button, and then click on all filters, and try to add some filters to narrow down my search. So in my case, I am targeting CEOs in the United States in small companies. So if I want to target those people, I can click here in locations on United States. Then I don't need the next filters. And as you can see, there are not so many filters. Here in title, I can write CEO, but I've got no option to choose the size of the company, which is a problem for me because I'd like to target only small companies, but I will still click on Show Results. And here, I will see only the people that are part of my first-degree network that are CEOs in the United States. So this can be useful if you want to send some messages manually, but most of the time this is not enough if you want to target some specific people or if you want to automate your outreach. So that's why I will show you how you can add more filters to your search. But first, I will show you something that's useful if you don't need to add more filters and you simply want to extract all of your connections into a file. And you can actually do that for free with LinkedIn. To do that, you simply have to click here on your profile picture and then on Settings and Privacy, then on Data Privacy, and here on Get a copy of your data. You check that button, Download Larger Data Archive, and then you click on Request. Then you need to wait a little bit. You will receive a file where you have all of your LinkedIn connections. So now I've received the email from LinkedIn and I can click on this link to have access to all of my data where there will be a file named connections.csv. I can open that file in Google Sheets and here is what the file looks like. So as you can see, you have the first name, the last name, and the LinkedIn URL. Email address, you really don't have a lot of them because it's only the case when the person is indicating the email address on its LinkedIn profile. So you can see that most of the people don't give that information. You have access to the company and to the position, which can be useful if you want to filter, for example, to only get the CEOs. But as you can see, you really don't have a lot of information. To add more filters, you need to go on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Here you will have more filters than on LinkedIn, and I can, for example, use one of them, Connections, and First-Degree Connections, to see all of the people that are part of my first-degree network. But what's more important is that I can filter my search much more precisely. So to do that, I said that I wanted to target CEOs in the United States in small companies, and this I can absolutely do it with the Sales Navigator by indicating here 1 to 10 in company headcount, and then in current job title CEO, and in geography USA. And this will give me only the people that are interesting for me that are in my first-degree network. So as you can see, there are 30 people. That's nice, but I don't know what you think, but 30 people is really not a lot. and that may also be the case for you if your LinkedIn network is not very large. So what I would like to do is also get people that are outside of my network. I would like to contact in priority those 30 people because I'm already connected with them, so I can send them a message on LinkedIn. But I would also like to get other people that I can send a connection request to, so that I keep on expanding my network and reach out to more people. To do that, one thing I can do on the Sales Navigator is go here on connection and add some filters. So here I don't want only first degree connections, but I also want second degree and third plus degree. And as you can see, this will give me much more results, which is amazing. But the thing that's a bit annoying is that LinkedIn is not sorting the results, and so they don't give me the people that I'm already connected with as the first results. As you can see here, I'm scrolling down, and all the people I see are not first degree connection, but they are either second or third. So that's annoying because I would like to extract all of these people into a list and contact in priority the people I'm already connected with. You've got no control on the sorting of leads on the Sales Navigator, which is unfortunate. However, there is a little trick you can use to get the first degree connections first in the list. To do that, go on GiveMeLeads.io and click on this button to start using the tool for free. And you can go on this page directly by clicking the link that is in the description below. Then you create your account and you will be logged onto GiveMeLeads. Then connect your LinkedIn account by clicking on this button and enter your credentials, so email and password, to connect your LinkedIn account to the app. Once this is done, simply click on Define Target and then on Install Extension to install the GiveMeLeads Chrome extension that will make a button appear on your Sales Navigator like this one, Extract Leads, and it will allow you to extract the results from your Sales Navigator searches. So that's exactly what I want to do right now. But before doing that, I will just remove the filter Connection because it's not needed anymore. And now I can click on the button. This will redirect me to GiveMeLeads, which is perfect. Now I can click on Continue. And here, that's where I will use the little trick I was telling you about. So I will click on Sales Navigator Extract and First Degree Connections. And basically what that means is that I'm telling GiveMeLeads that I want to extract a file where there is at the same time people outside my network and people in my first degree connections, which is exactly what I want. So now I can click on Save and Export. And here, choose the number of leads I want in my file. And in my case, I want 100 people. So that's what I will type. And then I will click on Export Leads. Now my export has started and I just need to wait a few minutes before accessing my list. So now my export is finished, so I can access my list by clicking on Download and Open in Sheets. And here, as you can see, I have access to a list where on top of the file, the people are people that are in my first degree network. So there are 30 of them as we saw on the Sales Navigator. But then the 70 other people of the file are people that are outside of my network. And so this is really nice because that means that I can import this list into any outreach tool and add a little condition on the source column to say that if it's first degree, then I will send a message directly because I'm already connected with those people. And if it's not first degree, then I send a connection request instead. If you want to see more information on each lead, you can also click on Download CSV, and this will give you a file like this one, where you will see for each lead more information than on Google Sheet. And this can be very useful for you in this case, especially for one column, that is the column is open, and Vincent has already made a video on that subject, but this column is very important if you want to maximize the number of people you can send a message to per day. So if the column is true, it means that you don't have to send a connection request to your lead, even if you're not connected with them. So since the first people in my list are people in first degree, this column is not useful. But if I scroll down a little bit, yes, starting from Mark, which is not a first degree connection, I can see if he is an open profile or not on this column. So here he is an open profile, which is really nice because it means that you can send a message directly to him without sending a connection request before. So this can be something that you also add to your outreach campaign. To do the same thing as me in this video, simply click the link in the description below and you'll be able to extract your LinkedIn connections. And me, I see you later in another video.